Tonight on Live, Melanie C is here talking about the Spice Girls tour coming to an end.
Coming up after the break, we'll be talking to the sportiest Spice of them all. Melanie C will be here after the break.
Yeah, you can Teddy will take you down.
UK #1 singles, more than any other female artist in chart history. She's got a hugely successful solo career, and she just so happens to be the sportiest member of one of the most widely successful girl groups in pop history. It's Melanie C! Yes! Incredibly exciting as well. Okay, I was at the concert last night. What an experience. Last Spice Girls concert of the tour, possibly ever. Take us through the whole experience. What happened? Were there conversations? Were there tears? Was it an emotional powerhouse of a night?
Honestly, it's such a mixture of emotions because, you know, we've been on the road now for 4 months and it's been incredible and better than we ever could have imagined. The audiences have been insane, you know. And I have to say, especially in Canada.
It's a pretty die-hard Spice Girls country.
It's crazy, it's crazy, and we loved it. We've enjoyed every minute. But we were excited and sad and nervous and just so many emotions, and we did have tears. There was tears before, there was tears during, there was tears after. So, you know,
there were tears from our audience members. This being theoretically the last time that the Spice Girls ever perform, what do you think? Do you think it'll ever happen again?
You know what's funny? For years, you know, I've been doing my solo work and people often ask me, will the Spice Girls get back together? And I was like, no, never. Over my dead body, it ain't gonna happen. And then what do you know?
So what?
It happened!
So talk to me about that though. What happened? Who sparked what? Who was in fights with who?
Okay, well, there was no fights.
Okay.
I think what happened, you know, the first time round, we had this amazing success, and we were very young, and our lives just changed like so quickly, and it was so bizarre. And you know, it was cool. We worked hard, but we were exhausted. And Jerry left. And so then that was hard. 2 of the girls had babies, and we kind of just all went our separate ways. It was quite a natural, you know, parting. And I just, you know, didn't feel like, I thought that was the past, that was history. And I didn't want to do it again. I was frightened it wouldn't be the same, we wouldn't have the magic and the chemistry.
It was the same. I was saying this last night during the concert, it felt like, and I don't know if you guys feel me on this, it felt like for the time we were in that concert, the time had kind of stopped since the last time that we had seen you guys, and that was a pretty magical thing.
Hey, you know, it's weird too for us, because we got back together and we started rehearsals, and at first it was like really surreal. Can you imagine? You know, we hadn't done it for years, like 10 years. And then after like half an hour, it was like, no time had passed at all. It was like it was 2 days ago since we were together. It was weird.
That's fantastic.
Let's hit the webcam. Aaron in Regina wants to talk to you.
Hi, Mel C. We love you and we love the Spice Girls. Just need to let you know. You look so good. And I'm just wondering, now that the Spice Girls tour has come to an end, do you think that you and the other girls will be keeping in touch?
I love that.
Of course. Hey, you know what? We never ever lost touch, you know, last time around. But sometimes it becomes months you don't see each other. And with Melanie and Victoria living in LA, you know, sometimes being in different countries, different continents, never get to see each other. But now I think we're going to make, this is something we said last night between ourselves, we said we have to make a conscious effort to not let life get in the way, because you know it's like you get busy, before you know it you've not spoken to somebody for, you know, however long. So we're really going to make a conscious effort to really stay in touch.
And you guys have gone through so much as a group that it would seem kind of wasteful to kind of let all that go.
Hey, you know what? We have gone through something so unique together, and we're so grateful for each other. We have a real respect for each other, because we know, you know, it's the five of us that makes the chemistry and the magic that so many people love. And yeah, you know, we're never ever going to have that bond broken.
What do you think you'll miss the most about being with the Spice Girls again?
It will be the girls. It will be our friendships. And you know, it's difficult because you can't imagine, you know, people who saw the show, we come up in that lift and you just see the crowd, like 15, I'm getting emotional, 15,000 people is screaming, and the banners and the lights and everything, and you know, of course we're going to miss that, but I just, you know, every day, just not seeing the girls, and the girls' children as well. Something
that I thought was pretty special about last night's performance was a little surprise that you gave the girls. Let's just take a look. Moment. Had you been rehearsing for this backflip?
Well, what happened was, I mean, I've always backflipped, but I had this really serious knee injury a few years ago, and since then I never got the confidence back to do it.
Right.
And I really wanted to do it in the show, and during rehearsals, you know, my knees weren't too great. It's my age. And I took it as a sign saying, stay away from the backflip.
Right.
And then on the last night, I just felt pretty invincible, you know. I felt good, and it was a good day. And so I was talking to one of our dancers. We had incredible dancers, and Flips was like the master of tricks. I said, you know, just coach me through this. So we just had a little rehearsal in the afternoon, and then it was a surprise for everybody. There was only a few people that knew.
They totally looked surprised. She knew.
7 times. I saw you 7 times.
7 times.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that.
She'll actually die.
Well, I can't be responsible for that. You know what I'm saying?
Coming up after the break, we'll be addressing some rumors. Are you getting your tattoos removed? We'll be asking that and getting to the new album right after the break.
You almost gave it away.
Never look back, never lose track. Already strong. She's seen too much at 17. The past will fade with the future.
We're sitting here with the lovely Miss Melanie C. Okay, before we get to the fantastic record you made, which I have and none of you have until a couple months from now, but you'll be getting it. All right. Look at this. Okay, one rumor I need to address. Is it true that you're getting your tattoos removed?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, there's some classic tattoos there.
Yeah, you know, I feel like they're part of me now, quite literally. And it hurts getting them put on, and it hurts getting them took off, and no thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the album. Is there a little bit of sporty in this? Or do you try to make it a different experience?
You know what? Sporty is such a big part of me. There's a little bit of her in everything I do, I think.
There you go. Gotten some full house out of this audience. There you go. You have started your own record label back in 2004. Why did you decide to do that and go out on your own in that capacity?
Well, you know, the music industry it's really tough at the moment. You know, now we have, you know, the beauty of digital downloading is we can access music fast. We've got accessibility to so much more music, but also all the illegal downloading that's going on. People aren't buying CDs. And so
they're buying yours.
Thank you. So, you know, record companies are suffering, and you know, within that there's a lot of victims, and people get released from their contracts, and I was one of those people. And I knew I wanted to continue. I love making music, I love performing, you know, it's my passion. So I decided the best thing to do was to do it myself and really take my own destiny in my own hands, you know.
Congratulations on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeremy's on webcam in Toronto. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Hi, Mel.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, first off, before I ask you the question, I just want to say congratulations on the backflip, because it was a highlight of the show. I remember the injury back 2003 on the games. It looked hopeless ever since that, but I'm glad you did. It was very nice. Okay, my question is, on this time, what track are you the most proud of?
Ooh, that's tough.
Either
Let's have a
musically or
look.
because of the music, just like which one are you the most proud of?
Okay, well, I do love This Time. I think it is one of my favourites. It's a very beautiful song. And the opener, Understand, is one of my particular favourites.
Lovely.
Yeah, I love that. I love the storyline in that too. What If I Stay is another one. I'm going to sit here and name all of them, you know?
Well, the one question that I had for you is, you know, the sound is very kind of raw and it's stripped down. And do you think that's something that has come with you owning your own record label? Do you think there would be more pressure on you to produce, you know, have an overly produced pop record if that were not the case?
Yeah, you know what, I do think that would definitely come into play. When you're working with a major label, there's so many people involved in the process. And when you're on your own, I mean, there's like 5 people that we work together, and we just do exactly what we want, and we're never swayed, you know? You always go exactly with your heart.
Just about the music.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got an audience question.
Yeah, go ahead. Grab that mic. Fire away.
Hi, Melanie.
Hi.
We're waiting for you in the freezing cold. Our toes are still thawing.
Oh my goodness.
We just want a hug.
Yeah, you can have a hug.
Wow. Look at this little moment. There you go.
Yeah, warm those thumbs up.
Something that I've kind of noticed in terms of the way that your career has kind of handled itself is you and Emma seem to be the only 2 of the 5 that have just stuck to music. And have you ever been, you know, tempted to sway into the other, you know, peripheral entertainment industry? Will we ever see a Melanie C reality show?
Oh gosh. Oh, that'd be like a prison sentence. You know what? I just feel that I've always put all of my energy into music, and it's really paid off for me.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing else that really interests me that much.
Right.
So I think that's the way for me to go.
Music is it.
Yeah.
Little kind of, I guess, trivia fact that I found out. You sing the theme song to a German soap opera, which has made you wildly popular in Germany. How did that come to be?
So bizarre. Well, with my 3rd album, Beautiful Intentions, there was a song on the album called Better Alone.
Right.
And a big TV station in Germany really loved the song and wanted to use it for this. They call them telenovelas. I think they have them in Brazil too.
High drama.
They're like, a long-running, like, romantic soap. And we said, oh, you know, that's amazing, it's fabulous, you know, I'm very flattered. But when, you know, we spoke about the lyrical content, it wasn't really appropriate. And I was like, oh, you know, that would have been great, but never mind. And then they said, no, we still want you to sing the song. So we just have to find the right song. And then I think it was my publishers, EMI in Germany, said, we've got this great Guy Chambers song. Guy Chambers and Enrique Iglesias.
Wow.
Right?
Well, there you go.
And I was like, sounds interesting. So I listened to the song and I was like, oh, it's perfect. It was a beautiful song. It really fitted with the show. We recorded it and it went on to, it's the biggest downloaded song ever in Germany.
And now you're the biggest thing in Germany.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Melanie, it has been such a thrill to talk to you.
Thank you.
The album's coming out in April and then you're coming back to tour.
I'm touring in May, all across Canada.
Thank you so much for being here. Melanie C, everybody.
Thank you very much. And after the break, of course, Costa performs. We'll be right back.
Thank you so much. It's such a lovely pleasure.